Did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ever see Allah? This is a question that has stirred hearts, scholars, and seekers for centuries. A question many think they know the answer to, yet few understand fully. Did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ever see Allah? If he was the closest of creation to the Creator, if he ascended beyond the heavens, if he reached a station no human ever reached, did he see Allah with his own eyes? To answer this, we must be careful. Careful with emotion, careful with exaggeration, careful with denial. Because this topic is not about curiosity alone. It is about belief. It is about boundaries. And it is about knowing Allah the way he allowed himself to be known. What makes this question so powerful? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was not an ordinary man. He was chosen. He was protected. He was elevated. During the night journey and ascension, Isra and Miraj, he traveled from Makkah to Jerusalem, then through the heavens, meeting prophets, seeing signs no human had ever seen. So naturally, the heart asks, if anyone saw Allah, would it not be him? But Islam does not leave this question unanswered. It addresses it directly, with clarity, and with wisdom. What the Qur'an says about seeing Allah. Allah states a foundational principle in the Qur'an. Vision perceives him not, but he perceives all vision. This verse establishes a reality. Allah is not like his creation. He is not bound by physical limitations, and he is not subject to human sight in this world. This alone tells us something important. Seeing Allah in this life is not like seeing creation. But the Quran also speaks about the hereafter. Allah tells us that the believers will see their Lord on the day of judgment. A real seeing, a true seeing, a gift beyond imagination. So the question becomes more precise. Did this happen in the dunya, the worldly life? The Prophet's own words. This is where the matter becomes clear. When asked directly whether he saw Allah, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, responded in authentic narrations. In one narration, he said, "There was light, how could I see him?" In another, he described a veil of light. These narrations are recorded in authentic Hadith collections, including Sahih Muslim. This tells us something crucial. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not claim to have seen Allah with his physical eyes in this world. If he had, he would have said so. Scholars and the difference of opinion. Some companions and scholars discuss this topic in depth, not out of doubt, but out of reverence. There are two well-known scholarly positions. One group held that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did not see Allah with his eyes, but experienced closeness beyond description. Another view, attributed to Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, understood that the Prophet, peace be upon him, saw Allah with his heart, not with physical sight. And this distinction matters, because seeing with the heart does not mean imagination. It means certainty. It means divine closeness. It means knowledge beyond doubt. There is consensus on one thing. He did not see Allah with physical eyesight in this world. Why this distinction matters. Islam protects the concept of Allah from human limitation. If Allah could be seen with worldly eyes, he would resemble creation, and Allah is far above that. Even Musa, peace be upon him, a mighty prophet, asked to see Allah, and Allah told him that he would not be able to bear it. When Allah manifested a glimpse of his power to the mountain crumbled, and Musa, peace be upon him, fell unconscious. If a mountain could not endure it, a human body could not. So Allah honored the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, with closeness, not with physical sight. The greatest honor of the night journey, the greatest gift of Isra and Miraj was not sight. It was connection. It was direct communication. It was the obligation of salah. It was elevation without illusion. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reached a station where revelation did not descend through an angel, a closeness no tongue can describe. Yet even there, the boundaries Allah set remained intact. This teaches us something profound. Closeness to Allah is not measured by what the eyes see, but by what the heart submits to. Seeing Allah is a promise, but later Islam does not deny the vision of Allah. It postpones it. The believers will see Allah in the hereafter, without harm, without confusion, without limitation. And that vision will be the greatest reward of paradise, greater than its rivers, greater than its palaces, greater than everything else. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, confirmed this clearly in authentic Hadith. But in this world, faith is built on belief in the unseen. Why this increases Iman, not weakens it. Some think that not seeing Allah diminishes faith. In reality, it purifies it. Faith that depends on sight is fragile. Faith that survives without sight is sincere. Allah wanted belief to be a choice, not a reaction, not a compulsion. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, embodied perfect belief, not because he saw Allah, but because he trusted him completely. The real lesson behind the question. The question is not, did the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, see Allah? The deeper question is, do we obey Allah without seeing him? Do we trust him without proof demanded on our terms? Do we submit without conditions? Because that is the test we were created for. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed it perfectly. If this reflection helped clarify your understanding, take a moment to engage. Like the video if it strengthened your iman. Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more deep, thoughtful Islamic reminders and documentaries. May Allah increase us in certainty. May He grant us the honor of seeing Him in the hereafter, and may He make our belief firm, sincere, and free from doubt. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.